Dear guests, the ceremony will begin shortly. We ask that you please have a seat. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome. Welcome to San Diego State University, Georgia's 2021 Commencement Ceremony in the College of Sciences and College of Engineering. I am Halil Güven, Dean of San Diego State University, Georgia. And first thing, I would like to ask you to please rise and remain standing for the singing of the national anthems of Georgia and the United States of America, led by Georgian voices.
ჩემი ხატია სამშობლო სახაბე მთელი ქვეყანა განათებული მთავარი წილნაღარია ღმერთანა Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say doth the star-spangled banner yet wave, oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Well, welcome to SDSU Georgia's second live and first hybrid commencement ceremony for the class of 2021 and the class of 2020. Unfortunately, due to COVID regulations, we could only have limited number of individuals in live attendance here at the State Palace of Ceremonies today. But we made the ceremony hybrid by live streaming it so that our parents, faculty members, and public can also hear their students and graduates' name read and watch them walk on the stage to their new lives. Thank you all for joining us today, both here at the State Palace of Ceremonies, beautiful location, and virtually via live stream on our website and on various social platforms. Today we have among us representatives of those who made this SDSU Georgia project possible, the government representatives of Georgia and the United States, Millennium Foundation, our partner universities, SDSU Georgia donors, our public and private partners. I thank them all from the bottom of my heart for their vision and contribution to the lives of our new graduates. I also extend my deep gratitude to the honorable dignitaries and distinguished guests for being with us today, among them the Minister of Education and Science of Georgia, Dr. Mikhail Chenkeli, Ambassador of the United States to Georgia, Her Excellency Kelly Degnan, CEO of the Millennium Foundation, Ms. Magda Matradze, and SDSU's President Adela de la Torre. Thank you. Now it is my honor to introduce Dr. Mikhail Chenkeli, Minister of Education and Science of Georgia, to address you. Mr. Minister.
მივესალმები მის აღმატებულებას ამერიკის შეერთებული შტატების ელჩ საქართველოში ქალბატონ კელი დეგნანს. სან-დიეგოს უნივერსიტეტის პრეზიდენტს დოქტორ ადელა დე ლა ტორეს, ძვირფას სტუდენტებს, პატივცემულ სტუმრებს. ქალბატონებო და ბატონებო, ჩემთვის სასიხარულოა და ამავე დროს დიდი პატივია, რომ დღეს თქვენთან ერთად ვიმყოფები სან-დიეგოს სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტის კურსდამთავრებულების გამოშვების საზეიმო ღონისძიებაზე. ასევე უაღრესად მნიშვნელოვნად მიმაჩნია ის ფაქტი, რომ დღეს საქართველოს მთავრობასა და სან-დიეგოს სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტს შორის ურთიერთთანამშრომლობის მემორანდუმს ეწერება ხელი, რაც ორ ქვეყანას შორის სტრატეგიული თანამშრომლობის კიდევ ერთი თვალსაჩინო მაგალითია. ძვირფასო ახალგაზრდებო, მოხარული ვარ, რომ მეძლევა შესაძლებლობა მოგილოცოთ სწავლის დასრულება. თქვენს ცხოვრებაში ძალიან მნიშვნელოვანი და სიახლეებით აღსავსე ეტაპი იწყება. წარმატებები ამ გზაზე. მინდა გისურვოთ წინსვლა და ბევრი საინტერესო შესაძლებლობა ცხოვრებაში. ჯერა ამ შესაძლებლობებს ქვეყნის სასიკეთოდ გამოიყენებთ და თქვენი ცოდნით მომავალში მნიშვნელოვან წვლილს შეიტანთ ჩვენი ქვეყნის განვითარებაში. მე ამაყება, რომ ასეთი წარმატებულები და ნიჭიერები ხართ. თქვენ განსაკუთრებულ დროს კორონავირუსის პანდემიის პერიოდში მოგიხდათ სწავლა, რამაც ვფიქრობ გამორჩეულებად გაქციათ. თქვენ გაუმკლავდით მოულოდნელ სირთულეებს და წარმატებით დაასრულეთ სწავლა. პანდემია მართლაც ძალიან დიდი გამოწვევა იყო განათლების სისტემისთვის. თუმცა ურთიერთთანამშრომლობითა და ერთობლივი ძალისხმევით შევძელით მასთან გამკლავება და თანდათან დავუბრუნდით სწავლებას აუდიტორიებსა და საკლასო ოთახებში. მიუხედავად ამისა, პანდემია კვლავ რჩება გამოწვევად და ჩვენ ვაგრძელებთ დაუღალავ მუშაობას განათლების სერვისების უწყვეტად მიწოდების უზრუნველყოფის მიმართულებით. ამერიკის შეერთებული შტატების ერთ-ერთ წამყვან სან-დიეგოს სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტსა და საქართველოს შორის პარტნიორობას 2015 წელს ჩაეყარა საფუძველი. შედეგად ამ დროიდან სან-დიეგოს სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტის სტუდენტებს საქართველოში სთავაზობს მაღალი ხარისხის ამერიკის ინჟინერიისა და ტექნოლოგიების სააკრედიტაციო საბჭოს აბეტის მიერ აკრედიტებულ ამერიკულ საბაკალავრო პროგრამებს STEM-ის დარგებში. აღნიშნული პროგრამები საქართველოს 3 სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტთან თანამშრომლობით ხორციელდება. ესენია ივანე ჯავახიშვილის სახელობის თბილისის სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტი, ილიას სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტი და საქართველოს ტექნიკური უნივერსიტეტი. სან-დიეგოს სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტი დახმარებას უწევს საქართველოს პარტნიორ უნივერსიტეტებს ამერიკის შეერთებული შტატების აკრედიტაციის მოპოვებაში, რაც უაღრესად მნიშვნელოვანია საქართველოს უმაღლესი განათლების სისტემის ინტერნაციონალიზაციისთვის. SDSU-ს პროგრამამ უკვე მიიღო საერთაშორისო აბეთ და ამერიკის ქიმიკოსთა საზოგადოების აკრედიტაცია. სამომავლოდ STEM-ის მიმართულებით სოფლიო ბაზარზე კონკურენტულოვანი კადრების მომზადებისთვის ეს არის უაღრესად მნიშვნელოვანი მონაპოვარი. მოხარული ვარ, რომ დღეს ხელი მოეწერება ურთიერთთანამშრომლობის მემორანდუმს საქართველოს განათლებისა და მეცნიერების სამინისტროსა და სან-დიეგოს სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტს შორის, რომლის ფარგლებშიც უნივერსიტეტი საქართველოში ახალ საინტერესო პროექტებს განახორციელებს. სურს მადლიერება გამოვხატო ჩვენი სტრატეგიული პარტნიორის ამერიკის შეერთებული შტატების მიმართ მრავალწლიანი თანამშრომლობისა და განათლების სისტემის უპრეცედენტო მხარდაჭერისთვის. წლების განმავლობაში ამერიკის მთავრობის მიერ საქართველოს განათლების სექტორში განხორციელებული ინვესტიცია სრულ თანხმედრაშია ქვეყნის პრიორიტეტულ მიზნებთან და მიმართულია გრძელვადიანი შედეგებისკენ. საქართველოს მთავრობა და ქართველი ხალხი გულწრფელად ვაფასებთ თქვენს მხარდაჭერას და მადლობას გიხდით ამერიკელ ხალხს, მთავრობასა და ამერიკის შეერთებული შტატების საელჩოს თანადგომისთვის. აქვე მინდა გითხრათ, რომ ორ ქვეყანას შორის თანამშრომლობა ჩემთვის, როგორც საქართველოსა და ამერიკის ორმაგი მოქალაქისთვის, ძალიან ძვირფასი და დიდი მნიშვნელობის მატარებელია. დასასრულს მინდა აღვნიშნო, რომ ჩვენ კვლავ ვაგრძელებთ მუშაობას საქართველოში განათლების სისტემის რეფორმირებისა და შემდგომი გაუმჯობესების მიმართულებით. ამერიკისა და საქართველოს სტრატეგიული პარტნიორობა ადამიანური კაპიტალის განვითარებისთვის უმნიშვნელოვანესია. ჩვენ საერთო მიზანი გვამოძრავებს უზრუნველყოთ ქვეყნის განვითარება და კეთილდღეობა. განათლებისა და მეცნიერების სამინისტრო მზად არის მხარი დაუჭიროს ყველა ინიციატივას ამ მიმართულებით და აქტიურად იმუშაოს მიზნის მისაღწევად. კიდევ ერთხელ, მთელი გულით გილოცავთ. Congratulations to you all. დიდი მადლობა.
Thank you, Mr. Minister, for those remarks. It's now my honor to introduce the United States Ambassador to Georgia, Her Excellency Kelly Degnan.
Salmabit, Gamadroba, graduates, parents, guests, colleagues, professors, this is a big day, and I'm so pleased to be here with our close partner, Georgia, San Diego State University, to celebrate the graduation of almost 200 students from the class of 2021 and the class of 2020. I'm from California, so this is a particularly special honor and pleasure for me to be associated with this university partnership and with this very important day in all of your lives. The students graduating today are receiving a dual US-Georgia degree accredited by US institutions and will go on to work, I hope, in critical STEM fields such as civil and construction engineering, computer and electrical engineering, chemistry, and computer science. I've had the opportunity to meet some of you through your Walter Reed Army Institute of Research and SDSU internships, and those were always highlights for me to get a sense of what you're doing, what your dreams are, what you're focused on, what some of your challenges are as well, especially last year. But in today's skill-based economy, you have the opportunity to play a role building the Georgian economy, developing well-paying jobs, and promoting a more successful and dynamic Georgia overall. We're counting on you to carry that forward. The United States government is very proud of our longstanding partnership with San Diego State University to support and promote STEM education in Georgia. Our partnership started as part of the second compact of the Millennium Challenge Corporation, signed in 2013. The $140 million compact was part of a major investment into Georgia's education system and strengthening its human capital, you, in our efforts to foster what is one of the most successful US government investments made in Georgia to date in education. SDSU is one of the highlights of the compact, enrolling around 800 students in 6 US degree programs in Georgia and building local capacity to ensure the sustainability of the STEM initiative. SDSU Georgia has helped transform higher STEM education in the country and has helped upgrade the infrastructure and curricula of partner universities. Our joint efforts helped improve the classrooms and laboratories with state-of-the-art equipment and also build a 5,000 square meter technology building that is now being used by Ilia State University and SDSU students. I hope you made good use of those facilities as you went through your studies. Finally, I want to highlight that the US-funded Millennium Foundation and SDSU Georgia are helping our partner universities to qualify for international accreditation. I want to congratulate Tbilisi State University, Ilia State University, and Georgian Technical University on their success so far. We're looking forward to expanding those opportunities for future students. While the compact is finished, the United States Embassy, the Millennium Foundation, and SDSU remain committed to strengthening STEM education in Georgia. In 2020, U.S. Embassy supported the SDSU with a federal award that aims to strengthen research and academic writing skills of Georgian scholars. I too want to congratulate SDSU Georgia and the Ministry of Education on the new Memorandum of Understanding that will be signed today. Congratulations, that's a big step. The US government is committed to preparing the next generation of STEM professionals in Georgia, some of whom are sitting here with us today. Through USAID, we're working with the Ministry of Education to improve how schools teach mathematics and critical thinking skills, the building blocks of STEM careers. Building those foundational skills from a young age is absolutely critical to students' future success. We look forward to many more years of successful collaboration in strengthening STEM education in Georgia as part of our effort to help Georgia become a more prosperous, more technological, more inclusive, and more democratic country, fully integrated and contributing to the Euro-Atlantic family of nations. To conclude, of course, I have to give a heartfelt congratulations to the graduates sitting in the background. You, almost 200 students who have persevered through a lot of challenges and a very difficult period, but that determination on your part demonstrated your resilience, your commitment to education, and to your futures that will serve you well in the years ahead. I wish you all the best in your future education. You'll get a lot of advice over the coming days, you may have already, from those who care about your future success. I will just add my words: aim high, never give up, and follow your dreams with passion. Living life every day to its fullest is the best recipe for a life well lived. I wish you all the best. Vulocavt. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ambassador, for the remarks. Now I would like to invite to the podium CEO of Millennium Foundation, Ms. Magda Magradze. And Magda earlier was the Millennium Challenge Account CEO. And this particular project, as well as other compact projects, reached fruition and be successful because of her leadership. So I would like to have her deliver some remarks to our graduates.
Thank you, Dean Guven, Your Excellency Ambassador, Batono Ministro, President Adela Torre, Rectorebo, Decnebo, Kalbatonebo da Batonebo, da რაც მთავარია ჩვენო წლევანდელო და წინა წლის კურსდამთავრებულებო. ჩემთვის დიდი პატივია მოგესალმოთ 1000 წლეულის ფონდის სახელით. დღეს ჩვენთან არ არის 1000 წლეულის გამოწვევის კორპორაციის ჩემი კოლეგები და მინდა განსაკუთრებული მისალმება გადმოგცეთ ჯენერ ედელმანისგან, სონია შარიგიანისგან და მთელი გუნდისგან, ვინც იმუშავა საქართველოში 5 წლის განმავლობაში და ჩვენ ერთად ამერიკის შეერთებული შტატების მთავრობის 1000 წლეულის გამოწვევის კორპორაციის, საქართველოს მთავრობის 1000 წლეულის გამოწვევის ფონდის და რაც მთავარია სან-დიეგოს სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტის ჩართულობით, მეოხებით და ძალიან დიდი შრომით შევძელით ის, რომ დღეს გვყავს 250-ზე მეტი კურსდამთავრებული საქართველოში, რომელსაც აქვს ამერიკული დიპლომი და რომელიც ფლობს ამერიკულ განათლებას. მინდა განსაკუთრებით მივესალმო ჩვენი სტუდენტების კურსდამთავრებულების მშობლებს, მეგობრებს, რომლებიც ერთვებიან დღეს ონლაინ და მოგილოცოთ ეს არაჩვეულებრივი დღე. მიუხედავად პანდემიისა, მიუხედავად სირთულეებისა, ჩვენ შევძლებთ ერთად, რომ დღევანდელი დღე იყოს განსაკუთრებული დღესასწაული თქვენს ცხოვრებაში. მე მინდა განსაკუთრებული მადლობა გადაუხადო სან-დიეგოს სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტის პრეზიდენტს პროფესორ ადელა დელა ტორეს, რომელმაც მიუხედავად პანდემიისა ჩამობრძანდა საქართველოში და რომელმაც ჩამოიყვანა ძალიან წარმომადგენლობითი დელეგაცია. აქ ჩვენთან არიან დეკნები, აქ ჩვენთან არიან მიმართულების ხელმძღვანელები და მათი ვიზიტის მიზანი გახლავთ ორი. ერთი ის, რომ რა თქმა უნდა თქვენთან ერთად ვიზეიმოთ დღევანდელი ძალიან მნიშვნელოვანი დღე და მეორე ის, რომ ვისაუბროთ და განვიხილოთ სან-დიეგოს სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტის და საქართველოს თანამშრომლობა. მომავალი პროექტები, რომელსაც ჩვენ ერთად შევძლებთ, რომ განვახორციელოთ. ტრადიციულად მინდა მადლობა გადაუხადო პროფესორ ჰალილ გივენს, რომლის ლიდერობის და არაჩვეულებრივი მუშაობის შედეგია ის, რომ დღეს აქ ვიმყოფებით და მისი გუნდის ბრწყინვალე მუშაობის შედეგია ის, რომ გვყავს 250 ძალიან მაგარი კურსდამთავრებული, რომელთა უმეტესობა უკვე დასაქმებულია და თუ ჯერ არ ხართ დასაქმებული, დარწმუნებულები ვართ, რომ არაჩვეულებრივ სამსახურს იშოვით. გარდა ამისა, აღსანიშნავი გახლავთ საქართველოს მთავრობის მხარდაჭერა. თქვენ იცით, რომ 65 მილიონი ამერიკული დოლარი გამოყო ამერიკის შეერთებული შტატების და საქართველოს მთავრობებმა იმისთვის, რომ სან-დიეგოს სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტს საქართველოში განეხორციელებინა ბაკალავრიატის 6 ამერიკაში აკრედიტებული საგანმანათლებლო პროგრამა. ეს პროგრამები გრძელდება ამჯერად უკვე პარტნიორი უნივერსიტეტების მიერ და აღსანიშნავი გახლავთ ის, რომ თბილისის სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტი, ილიას სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტი და საქართველოს ტექნიკური უნივერსიტეტი გააგრძელებენ ამერიკულ ტრადიციებს და გააგრძელებენ ამერიკაში აკრედიტებული პროგრამების განხორციელებას. თბილისის სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტს და პროფესორ გია შარვაშიძეს რექტორს მინდა განსაკუთრებით მიულოცო ის, რომ თბილისის სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტის პროგრამებმა უკვე მოიპოვა აბეთ აკრედიტაცია. მინდა ასევე მივესალმო რა თქმა უნდა ჩვენს კერძო სექტორს, აქ წარმოდგენილი გახლავენ ის ბიზნესმენები, ის წარმომადგენლები კომპანიების, რომლებმაც 3.6 მილიონი ამერიკული დოლარი გაიღეს იმისთვის, რომ სან-დიეგოს სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტში შესაძლებლობა ჰქონოდა განხორციელებია კერძო საჯარო პარტნიორობის ფონდი და იმ სტუდენტებს, ვისაც ჰქონდათ საჭიროება დაფინანსების და სტიპენდიის, შეძლებოდათ ამერიკული განათლების მიღება. და ბოლოს, ძვირფასო კურსდამთავრებულებო, მე მგონი მე ყველაზე ბედნიერი ვარ დღეს აქ, რადგანაც თქვენი სახით ვხედავ ჩვენს შრომას, ვხედავ იმ ძალისხმევას, რაც 2014 წლიდან დღემდე ჩავდეთ სან-დიეგოს სახელმწიფო უნივერსიტეტის პროექტში და როგორც იტყვია no pressure, მაგრამ ნამდვილად გვინდა რომ იყოთ ძალიან წარმატებულები და თქვენი წარმატება იქნება ჩვენი წარმატება, ჩვენი ქვეყნის წინსვლა და ჩვენი ქვეყნის განვითარება. დიდი მადლობა.
Thank you very much, Magda, for those remarks. And now I would like to introduce the remaining members of the platform party in attendance today. I would ask my colleagues to stand up as I call your name and remain standing until all have been recognized. I'll ask the audience to hold your applause until all have been introduced. It never works, but again, I keep asking every time. So representing the Georgian Partner University colleagues, Dr. Georgi Sharvashidze, Rector of Tbilisi State University. Dr. Giga Zedania, Rector of Ilyas State University. Dr. David Kurgenidze, Rector of Georgian Technical University. Representing San Diego State University from main campus, Dr. Jeffrey Roberts, Dean of Sciences. Dr. Eugene Olevsky, Dean of Engineering. Dr. Cristina Alfaro, Associate Vice President for International Affairs. Dr. William Tong, Vice Provost, Dr. Asfa Beyene, Associate Dean of SDSU Georgia, Dr. Chris Mee, Professor and Chair of Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. We have Nadia Inadze, our commencement speaker and outstanding graduate from Sciences. And we have Georgi Solomoshvili from Electrical Engineering, outstanding graduate from Engineering. Please join me in welcoming them now. And finally, it is my great pleasure and honor to introduce San Diego State University President Adela de la Torre. President.
Thank you, Dr. Uven. Good evening. Thank you for your warm welcome. I'm so excited to be here. Congratulations to the classes of 2020 and 2021. I also want to welcome and thank the Minister of Education and Science, from the Republic of Georgia, Minister Chinkin Kelly, Her Excellency, Ms. Kelly Degnan, the United States Ambassador to Georgia, Ms. Magda Magratze, CEO of Millennium Foundation, and other distinguished guests, including our partner university rectors, for joining us here today to congratulate our wonderful graduates on this great achievement. It is an honor to be here in person this year in my third trip to Tbilisi and my second commencement here. During my first visit, I fell in love with our students and their passion for this program and their desire to become the future STEM leaders of this beautiful country. We're all fortunate to be able to gather together for this celebration, for this commencement, just as we did 2 weeks ago at San Diego. On behalf of the entire SDSU family, I want to offer my warmest and heartfelt congratulations to our outstanding SDSU Georgia graduates from the class of 2021 and the class of 2020 in the College of Sciences and the College of Engineering. Can we all give a round of applause for these outstanding graduates? We are proud of what you've accomplished as our second and third cohorts of graduates, and as a group that includes our very first civil and construction engineering graduates. Your inherent curiosity, compassion, tenacity, and courage help you reach this important milestone in your life, and you achieve success during one of the world's most challenging periods in recent memory. For many of us, our daily lives were turned upside down last year. The positive news, however, is that the tide has turned and hundreds of millions of people around the world are now in the process of getting vaccinated. There's been so much disruption, but through it all, you endured and survived the sudden upheavals. You have persisted and persevered and succeeded. You have graduated. I'd like to take a moment to thank those who supported you during the past few years, parents and family members, faculty, staff, and your peers. It was indeed a group effort. Without their support and love, we would not be standing together today celebrating your success. Can we take a moment to extend our appreciation to them all with an applause? I know that your parents and family members are watching and smiling right at this moment. SDSU Georgia and SDSU Global Campus are part of our vision to be a global leader in providing innovative education programs that transform lives all over the world. SDSU Georgia in particular is a prominent and important part of our new 5-year strategic plan. So important, in fact, that in one of the 5 strategic priorities of the plan, SDSU Georgia is explicitly identified in our standalone goal to extend opportunities for Georgian students and scholars for many years to come. In just a few moments, I and Minister Chinkin Kelly will sign an agreement to build on the long-lived partnership between SDSU and the government of Georgia, supported by the Millennium Challenge Corporation Georgia Compact II, and to identify new areas of cooperative activities in the field of general and tertiary education that will strengthen and expand our academic programs. This is a relationship built on success, Just look at what we've accomplished so far. Bringing SDSU's U.S. degree programs more than 7,000 miles here to Georgia targets a critical shortage of STEM professionals educated to current international standards. Each of you are now ready to address this gap and thrive in your careers and next steps. Further, our efforts are building capacity at Tbilisi State University, which has adopted the standards of education SDSU has brought to Georgia and achieved a ABET accreditation for its STEM programs. Ilia State University and Georgian Technical University are also on the ABET track. What is remarkable about the success of our SDSU partnerships with our sister institutions in Georgia is the exceptional participation of Georgian women, in particular across all fields of study. For example, 36% of our students are women, and in this graduation alone, we have 37% women graduating in the following fields: chemistry and biochemistry, computer science, civil engineering, construction engineering, computer engineering, electrical engineering. Not only do we support and promote the most exceptional STEM opportunities for students in Georgia, but also we are doing so with an eye to enhance gender and social equity as well. Finally, we have also ensured that students of limited economic resources in Georgia have access to these important programs. Indeed, our students come from all walks of life and every region in Georgia, and with the generous support of our partners like the Cartu Foundation, GPF, Bank of Georgia, the U.S. Embassy, GIG, GDI, and SilkNet, many of whom are here today, we have been able to provide scholarships to offset these highly selective STEM programs. Now we sign the Memorandum of Understanding with the Georgian Ministry of Education and Science to support, further develop, and deepen SDSU's commitment to Georgia. And now, as a symbol of our appreciation for their contributions to SDSU Georgia and our commencement ceremony, I would like to present our distinguished guests with a plaque of gratitude. Minister Chinkangeli.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate this.
Her Excellency, Ambassador Kelly Degnan. Ms. Magda Magrazzi.
Thank you, Mr. President. And now is, I guess, the highlight of the event, the conferral of bachelor degrees. So now I would like to thank all of you for the opening speeches and the President's welcome remarks. And we'll proceed to the conferral of the degrees. Candidates for bachelor's of degrees for College of Sciences will be presented by Dean Jeffrey Roberts, and candidates for the bachelor's degrees for College of Engineering will be presented by Dean Eugene Olevsky. We start with Dean Roberts first, College of Sciences.
It is my pleasure to introduce the May, August, and December candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Sciences class of 2021. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree for the College of Sciences please rise? Thank you. Please be seated. Now let me introduce the class of 2020 graduates in the College of Sciences. Please rise. Thank you, and please be seated.
It is my pleasure to introduce the May, August, and December candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Engineering. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in the College of Engineering please rise? Thank you. Please be seated. Now, let me introduce the class of 2020 graduates in the College of Engineering. Please rise. Thank you. Please be seated.
I'm delighted to recognize those students whose academic achievements have earned them honors for outstanding scholarship. Students graduating with extremely high GPAs, cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude, are publicly listed on the commencement website of SDSU Georgia and the electronic commencement pamphlet, which you can see on your smartphones with the QR code. Did anybody succeed in getting the pamphlet downloaded? So we have the names of students from 2020 and 2021. Because of the COVID, we didn't pass out the pamphlets that we normally do. Well, these students with honors, they can be identified by gold honor braid worn over their robes. It's a yellow cord that they have. Will all those students with cords who have graduated with honors, cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, please stand and be recognized? Please stand. Well, there they are. Congratulations. Great achievement. You may be seated, and I would like to now invite our President Adela de la Torre to approve the degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested by me by the Board of Trustees of the California State University, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. It is with great pleasure I present the diploma to symbolize the award of bachelor's degrees to the graduating class of the College of Sciences and College of Engineering. Congratulations. Now I'd like to speak directly to our graduates. Graduates, you now stand ready for your next step, to join the workforce of Georgia, and to make the many contributions for which your SDSU education has prepared you, and to help others reach their potential. I know each of you can do this because we know your stories and all that you've already accomplished. Let me tell you the stories of two of our impressive graduates today. Natia Inatse is graduating with honors from the SDSU Georgia chemistry program, and today she represents the College of Science. Her studies and career so far showcase a young, gifted person who took wonderful opportunities when she was offered a scholarship to attend the SDSU Georgia program. Natia's story starts in a small town on the Black Sea coast, in a family that valued education and taught her to value it in herself. Natia came to SDSU Georgia with top scores on the national exams. Today, she ends her SDSU journey and starts her career with a 4.0 GPA. During her career at SDSU Georgia, she had numerous opportunities to participate in research in the field of her interests, namely biological and biochemical studies. Her participation in the clinical microbiology research internship with Richard Lugar Center at NCDC Georgia is one of the prime examples of her success. So is her research in natural science at Germany's Institute of Neuroscience and Medicine. These experiences have shown her that she has a true passion for conducting basic research, combining her knowledge with creativity and fostering independence, rigor, and enthusiasm into discovery of something new. Natia will now apply herself in her graduate studies in biochemistry and molecular biology. I would like to use this opportunity to congratulate her on these many achievements. The best of luck to you, Natia, in your future endeavors. And thank you for being such a wonderful ambassador for women in STEM. Let's congratulate Natia. Our second student, Georgi Salamushvili, represents the College of Engineering today and is another outstanding student of SDSU Georgia and is also graduating with a 4.0 GPA. Georgi grew up in a small village in East Georgia. He says his upbringing was what taught him the value of hard work and honesty. It gave him a unique sense of community, being surrounded by people who treated each other like one big family. During his high school studies, Georgi was already interested in STEM subjects, especially physics. He excelled at math, chemistry, physics, and biology, which gave him a clear sight of his future at SDSU Georgia, studying electrical engineering and being excellent at it. Georgi is truly a humble yet ambitious young man whose motivation and hard work has earned him accolades in his academic endeavors. During his studies, Georgi has participated in multiple STEM competitions, including winning the Sangu University Olympiads in math and physics. In 2016, while still a high school student, Georgi won a civil Olympiad and spent the summer in Oxford Summer School in the UK. Later at SDSU Georgia, he earned a unique opportunity to spend one fully funded semester at SDSU main campus in San Diego as an exchange student. He was also a finalist and award-winning participant of a Science Cup competition organized by SDSU Georgia with his team of 5 other outstanding students. In addition, he has won a theoretical knowledge nomination at Vilnius University of Applied Science in 2019 in the International Students Electronics contest. After graduation, Georgi intends to continue with his graduate studies. He's applied for Master of Science programs at SDSU and UC San Diego in circuits and in embedded systems. I'm happy to report that he has been accepted by both universities and will start working on his master's degree in this fall. So I expect seeing Georgi on the beaches in San Diego as well. So let's congratulate him. For all of our graduates, with your SDSU Georgia diploma, You can walk boldly into places and spaces that need you. You are critical for the future economic development of Georgia and of this entire region. And you are not alone in tackling the challenges that will come. I hope you will always consider San Diego State University as your home. You are now a permanent part of this family. You are now also part of the university's global network of alumni, an alumni network that is over 400,000 strong. I urge you to stay connected to the university and to one another, no matter where your dreams and careers may take you. So congratulations again for all that you've achieved. I can't wait to see all the great accomplishments in your future. And go Aztecs!
Okay, we have two commencement speakers today, one from engineering and one from sciences. Obviously, they are Georgi and Natia. And Georgi will go first.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before I deliver the speech, I would like to express my gratitude to our esteemed faculty members, distinguished government officials, our family members and parents who are now more exciting about our graduation than we are, and our honored guests. It is said that life is a 1,000-mile journey that starts with one step. I'm grateful to everyone who helped us take that first important step. Fellow graduates, the day has come. We are no longer freshmen, junior, senior, or sophomore students. From this day on, we are scientists and engineers. I'm sure all of you share my sentiment when I say that studying at SDSU was both pleasure and privilege, because we have been presented with an opportunity to receive knowledge from respected professors in science and engineering. If we decide to act those knowledge, I believe not only would our futures be exciting and productive, but future of our country, Georgia, would be strong too. Besides education, one of the essential things we attained at San Diego is the social and professional network that we created with each other. We have been standing together and supporting each other in times of success and trouble. After all, we are a group of people who stayed connected during the worldwide pandemic. From the bottom of my heart, I consider myself lucky to call most of you my friends and dear colleagues. Finally, I would like to thank the whole institution of San Diego State University, San Diego State University, Georgia, and every single person who works there. I would like to congratulate all of you on obtaining your first bachelor's degree, and I have no doubt this won't be the last time I hear about your future success and achievements. Thank you.
Thank you, Georgi. And now I'd like to ask Nadia to deliver her speech and then follow with the tassel chains ceremony, right?
Esteemed guests, faculty, family, and friends, thank you very much for everything you've done for us. And of course, to the SDSU graduating class of 2021 and all graduates, congratulations. I am Natia Inadze, and I cannot express how honored I feel to be addressing you all on this eventful day. Now, before I get to the heart of my speech, I would like to tell you a story. It was during my sophomore year when I felt truly challenged by one of my chemistry classes. I remember the particular evening after an exam when I was crossing Mahlevi Bridge on my way home. Familiar place, anyone? And as I was crossing that bridge, I remember thinking about quitting, hearing this voice from within that I just could not do it anymore. Then, as I got home and told my mom about these thoughts, she said nothing but these words by Vincent van Gogh. Თუ კი შინაგანი ხმა გეუბნება რომ ვერ დახატავ, შენ აუცილებლად დახატე და ხმა გაჩვენდება. In English it goes, if you hear a voice within you say, you cannot paint, then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. Following those words brought me here to this stage of my life, and I'm thankful for my mother and myself for choosing to fight. This experience taught me one of two important things that I would like to share with you today. Now, I'm not sure what each one of you considers to be your greatest accomplishment in college, but I want you to take a moment and think about the fact that we have just finished obtaining the most influential power that transcends time and space. You know what that power is? It's knowledge. We have obtained knowledge. Now, we may have missed this point in the middle of all the exams, projects, and homework, but I believe this is the perfect time to really internalize that the knowledge we have obtained here and the way we choose to utilize it is what will give us the strength and the desire to do more. Thus, it will define our future. We made it. Apart from obtaining knowledge along this journey, it is also important for us to remember to develop our values and our character and focus not only on doing, but also on who we want to become. The unique opportunities that I had here at SDSU outside of the classroom, including the experience of serving as a student ambassador, as a program representative at the Associated Students' Boards of Directors, and participation in several internships helped me unlock the experiences of being. They have contributed to making me who I want to be. And who I want to be is honest, compassionate, accountable, knowledgeable, resilient, and most importantly, empathetic. Shortly, who I want to be is a leader. Although this commencement ceremony is about imagining our future direction, what we will do, who we will be, it is also about reflecting on and celebrating how far we've come. And now, as I look back at all of our accomplishments, I truly believe I am who I want to be, and you are too, because we are SDSU. Thank you. Let us all stand now for the singing of the alma mater led by the Georgian voices.
Montezuma, we with loyal hearts our homage pay, proud working and glorying in the spirit of the Aztec name, to the San Diego, to the fun tradition old and new. Tribute rest in lasting fresh and sweet fast face. Hail Montezuma.
Fellow bachelor degree candidates, please stand. It is customary at this time for all candidates to move their tassels from the right side to the left, symbolizing the moment of graduation. Please join me. Thank you. Please be seated.
Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, Georgi. Here I also want to recognize one SDSU Georgia's outstanding graduate from 2020, class of 2020. Zaza Managadze completed his studies in computer science in 2020 with 4.0. Congratulations, Zaza. We couldn't do it live last time, so here we are. Now is the moment. We would now like to individually recognize each student, each of our graduates from the College of Sciences and College of Engineering. Earning a college degree takes a lot of hard work, as you know, and sacrifice and dedication. Please join them in sharing the joy of walking across the stage in recognition of that achievement. Last year, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we were unable to honor the class of 2020 with a well-deserved live celebration, so today they will join the class of 2021 to be recognized for their wonderful achievements. Dear invited guests, out of respect for your fellow graduates, please remain for the entire ceremony. It is my pleasure to introduce name reader Mr. Daniel Williams. Daniel?
We will now recognize the College of Sciences class of 2021. Natia Inadze, summa cum laude. Levani Abuladze. Emil Ahmadov. Becca Ayvazashvili. Iza Ahuashvili. Alexandre Begiashvili, summa cum laude. Levan Berelidze, summa cum laude. Daviti Beriashvili. Sergei Betchoshvili, summa cum laude. Levan Bichinashvili. Georgi Chankseliani, cum laude. Anna Charbadze. Salome Chiladze. Nicolas Gabunia. Daviti Garuchava. Nino Giorgadze, summa cum laude. Gocha Gunashvili, magna cum laude. Ani Guerziteli. Tonike Iarajuli. Tonike Jajanidze. Tamar Jalahonia. Sabak Almachelidze. Fuad Karayev. David Khutsishvili. Asmat Onselidze. Tinatin Kotolashvili. Alexander Kutaladze. Nika Kutalia. Levan Lobjanidze. Gwansa Lomidze. Georgi Machavariani. სოფიკო მაღლაკელიძე, ანა მალუძე, magna cum laude, გიორგი მელაძე, summa cum laude, ანა მენთეშაშვილი, cum laude, მარიტა მერაბიშვილი, ხატია მერაბიშვილი, cum laude, გიორგი ნატროშვილი, cum laude, ჯორჯ ფხაკაძე, cum laude, გიორგი სანდროშვილი, ნიკოლოზ შალიკიანი, ლუკა სიმსივე, cum laude, ნინო თაბაგარი, cum laude, ნატა ჭიჭინაძე, გიორგი ტურძილაძე, ირაკლი ზარნაძე, We will now recognize the College of Sciences class of 2020. Sandro Abramishvili, cum laude. Marian Abramishvili. Tamar Anhuladze. Mamuka Anjaparidze. Ketevan Arveladze, cum laude. Anna Bakidze. Georgi Berelashvili. Anch Akhrakia. Lady Davitinidze. David Devadze, cum laude. Nino Gabashelishvili. Levani Haribashvili. Tamas Gochitashvili, summa cum laude. Mariam Gudzuadze. Teona Guelesiani. Sopio Khokhonishvili. Saba Khomeriki. Nika Khwedelidze, summa cum laude. Mariam Khwitia, magna cum laude. Georgi Kikawa. Tamazi Maisuradze. Zaza Managadze, summa cum laude. Georgi Meshvildishvili. Sandro Mestvirishvili. Andro Murvanidze. Tekle Patsuria. Ani Ruchadze, cum laude. Nino Shareidze. Nicholas Shurhaya. Ekaterine Tarkhnishvili. Ana Tavatkiladze. Anano Turkiashvili. Lela Twaliashvili, summa cum laude. Luca Twaliashvili, magna cum laude. Imeda Ukleba. Mariam Vardiashvili. We will now recognize the College of Engineering class of 2021. Georgi Solomnishvili, summa cum laude. Anastasia Akhlediani, summa cum laude. Irakli Ambokadze, summa cum laude. David Barbakadze, magna cum laude. Lasha Butkhuzi, magna cum laude. Uta Buziashvili. Guram Zekalawa. Mariam Chikhradze, summa cum laude. Levani Chitanawa, summa cum laude. Erekle Dateshidze. Ani Zamelashvili. David Enukidze, cum laude. Shalva Esakia. Guga Esitashvili. Thea Gamrik Elashvili. Georgi Gelashvili. Ketevan Gogia. Ioane Gogolashvili. Givi Gordeziani. Bakhwa Jakeli. Dachi Janelidze. Anna Jervalidze, cum laude. Alexander Jikia. David Kakachishvili. Zotne Karchava, magna cum laude. Mariam Khukhunashvili. Georgi Khwadadze. Bachtan Kontridze, magna cum laude. Guga Kupradze, summa cum laude. Nika Kurdadze. Michael Macharadze. Temuri Malakhmadze. Omari Mamalashvili, magna cum laude. Valerian Marsagishvili. Vano Mazashvili. Tonike Medulashvili. Guram Menteshashvili. Luka Nikolaishvili. Nino Nonikashvili. Michael Nozadze, cum laude. Timur Ozdemir. Tornike Aichadze. Luka Pansulaya, magna cum laude. Anano Papinashvili. Anna Pavliashvili, summa cum laude. Salome Pirosmanishvili, summa cum laude. Anna Shonoadze. Avtandil Tavkhelidze. Sotne Tsirekidze, cum laude. Reziko Tsirhuawa, cum laude. Tinatin Vacheishvili, magna cum laude. Yawen Ye, cum laude. We will now recognize the College of Engineering class of 2020. Levan Abashidze. Archil Beridze, cum laude. Irakli Buadze. Luka Chhaidze. Elene Giduashvili, cum laude. Alexei Gogoladze. Irakli Gordadze. Georgi Japaridze, magna cum laude. Levan Lekishvili. Mariam Lomidze. Nikolos Meladze Jayani. Wansa Melitauri, magna cum laude. Tamar Mosiashvili, summa cum laude. Mariam Narchemashvili, cum laude. Mariam Rezayan Faraji. Nikolos Tbileli. Anna Tomash, summa cum laude. Mariam Twalch-Relitze. Bessarion Utiashvili, magna cum laude. Rati Vacheishvili, cum laude.
We finished the last graduates walking on the stage, and I would like to thank all our graduates for graduating under pandemic conditions and following the regulations to the T and dot. And also I would like to sincerely thank all the staff at San Diego State University, Georgia. We don't have a big staff, but the staff is as believed in this project as the original founders, original vision from the governments of Georgia. And they're doing anything and everything possible to support our students in every way throughout the careers. Even stepping on the stage now, we can see the loving care of the staff. So I would like to thank all of them, including Daniel, who just flew from North Carolina, where he was at family emergency, to read the names. So name reader Daniel actually came just to read the names last night. So I would like to thank all of you. I would like to thank the staff, and I would like to, of course, thank sincerely to our graduates. They have grown so much. I remember them when they first walked out of high school and they were interviewing for scholarship. And now I see the names and the faces, and I can't believe that so much has passed after 4 years, and now we have this young, wonderful graduates. Most of them are still already working. So really, future looks bright. I am becoming more and more convinced that now that we have 250 pool of graduates, a critical mass, and another 250 plus is coming. I think this 500 plus graduates from SDSU Georgia, combined with the graduates from the ABUT programs from our partner universities, which is already number 600 from TSU, computer science and electrical engineering programs. The objective of bringing American degree and international accreditation to Georgia, we're at the halfway point now. We graduate 250 and another 250 is coming, but I think momentum is there, and I hope to see all of you in our next event, maybe before graduation 2022. Thank you again for coming. Please be seated until the platform party exits the stage. Thank you.